treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best. International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong. Chasing that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best. International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong. Chasing that mill.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Can you guys hear me? We're gonna be live here in 2 minutes. Who's ready? Smash that like if you love silver. I got some big updates for you this morning.
Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gall?
Who's ready? Thank you, Brody, for that super chat.
Brigade, treasure
Who is ready?
the music's played.
Let's go.
Your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Tidal rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music.
Who's ready? 45 seconds. Let me see those crabs fly.
Your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International stacker, he's our guide.
Let's go.
Gold and silver is the key.
30-second warning. 30-second warning. Who's ready? Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
Intl-Stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? A big good morning. The name is International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And yes, I am sipping on Mrs. International Stacker's coffee. 1,800 videos around the world, literally, on gold and silver adventures. I'm going to copy this one link and put it in chat. This is my mega giveaway. Called the Mega Go. I'm giving away over 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold, and some copper. Last year alone on the channel, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver, over 800 1/2 gold backs, other gold, and other copper. And I'm going to put in chat right now, enter the silver giveaway here. Make sure you open that up. You got to be subscribed. You got to be subscribed. Welcome to all the new members. And this is a retroactive alert. While we were all sleeping, well, not all of us, some of us, silver broke $120.47 an ounce. All-time high, $120.47. Building back up here this morning. A bit of attack right now, but we're still trading at $118.88. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 8 minutes away, well, really 7.5 minutes away from the opening of trading hardcore in New York. So 8 a.m. that starts, 8:15 to 8:30 will be the danger zone. We're going to cover it live. And then we're going to do a retroactive alert for gold. Yes. And all-time high for gold, $5,603.13. That's $5,603.13. We're now trading at $5,537. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What an explosive night, but we're not done there. Li Shua, I'm trying to say it real. Li Shua, Z, Li Shize Gadina. There we go. Li Shize Gadina. All-time high in Chinese there. We hit an all-time high of $136.17. One of you sent me a video of how to say it right. It's Li and then Shua. Z, I can't do it. I'm going to keep practicing. But ladies and gentlemen, we closed on the Shanghai Futures Exchange at $131.70. I'm sorry. No, that's wrong. We closed at $134.70 equivalent. So let me delete this guy because that's going to mess me up. $134.62 equivalent. We closed on the Shanghai Futures Exchange, SHFE. We're going to start to see this trade here in a little bit. Is it going to go even higher? What's going to happen today? And someone in chat is asking what Viola is doing. Well, I just told you we traveled the world on gold and silver adventures, and we were recently in Poland. I've put out 2 videos from the Poland trip in the Czech Republic. More are coming soon. But when I was inside the world famous Germanium Inn, I met a girl. She's single. She's looking for a suitor. Her name is Viola.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. So if I've got any suitors in chat, make sure to put up your best pickup line for Viola. We'll see if she picks one of you. And again, we've got just about five minutes and 10 seconds here until we really see the volume increase and the trading really increase in New York. Remember, gold and silver trades 24 hours a day via the COMEX, and then globally at night via the Globex, and then Asia trades, Europe trades. So the only time the market shuts down for the COMEX is going to be daily from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's a daily break. And then on Fridays at 5 p.m. it shuts down for the whole weekend. And then it opens back up Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's how the market trades. But we can look here and glean information as different markets come on. For instance, at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the evenings, that's when the Shanghai Futures Exchange starts trading again. 8:30, all of China comes on. 7 p.m., you're talking about Tokyo. We've got Europe in the mix, so that is how it happens. So it's always trading. But right now, in just less than 5 minutes, we're going to be seeing New York start to trade. Make sure you guys are following me on X, previously known as Twitter, INTL-Stacker, international when it fit. But I put all kinds of important information out here, and thank you, Variable, for tweeting about the show this morning. But I wanted to highlight this for you guys. So this is a major bullion dealer in Singapore and New Zealand, and they have some tentacles here in the United States, by the way. Physical silver market update. Supply is tightening fast. The Perth Mint, guys, which is in Australia, it's the mint for Australia as the country. The Perth Mint metal ore not accepting any new orders. Argor and Nadir backlogs, delivery April and May. We're actively sourcing whatever silver remains available in the market. Wholesale premiums have spiked 100 to 200%. As a result, our retail premiums are being adjusted to match these new wholesale realities. We are well stocked with silver because we ordered months ahead. As simple as that, including 1 kilogram per mint bar. So, as we're seeing issues here in the United States with our infrastructure trying to keep up, our refining trying to keep up, we have a glut of silver right now. Many local coin shops. Some are buying still, many are not, because they're small mom and pop stores. You can't just roll in there with the, $500,000 worth of silver and they're going to be able to service you. So many of them have stopped buying. Not all. There's still some coin shops. There's online coin dealers, bullion dealers. There's still places you can sell your silver. But we are dealing with the glut of silver right now, while overseas, I have reports from Australia, reports from Singapore, reports from New Zealand. As a matter of fact, in England, they're paying 5% over spot right now to buy silver from you to resell it. So the whole point is, in this tweet I put out this morning, meanwhile, overseas, they can't find enough silver. This is a major bullion dealer in Singapore and New England. The local coin shop silver surplus will soon be a thing of the past. And I truly believe that will be a thing of the past here in the United States, because this is the innovation adoption curve. I believe right now we're in the early adopters phase. As we move forward into early majority, this is when the FOMO phase will really start to kick in, fear of missing out, in the later stages of the early majority into the late majority. So although we have a glut of silver right now with the folks that had paper hands, or they needed to sell for one reason or another, I get it. Medical debt, get out of debt, I get it. But we're still in the early adopters phase. As more and more people wake up to gold and silver, more mainstream media covers it. The more Jim Cramer says to sell, the more I believe, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet, people will begin to buy. And this temporary surplus we're seeing with the glut of silver in the local coin shop infrastructure, I do believe we'll see that gobbled up. I really do believe that. And at that point, I think you'll start seeing local coin shops and others paying at spot, near spot, and even over spot. So I've said it before. I've been saying it for months. We're going to have some intestinal fortitude to see this through. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is only starting. And again, we had an all-time high last night of silver, $120.47. The same people naysaying silver right now online, the same people saying it's a bad investment, it's going down. Remember when we were back here and it went down here to 102 and people said it's over, it's going to crash? Those are the same people now that say silver's worth nothing because you can't sell it. The same people. I could show you 15 places right now you could sell your silver. Check out half the online bullion dealers. If you're willing to travel, there's places. So my point is, we're going to have some intestinal fortitude here. We're going to have to hold the line. Channel members, hold the line. As we are just 15 seconds here from New York starting to trade, we'll start to see this volume pick up here. And dropping zombies in the chat, one of our correspondents out there in the UK is saying, UK 1 kilogram of silver selling for 5,500 new, 5,200 secondhand. Wow. So let me see, 5,200. Let me get my calculator here. 5,200 divided by 32.15. That's $161 an ounce right now. Right there, live from the ground. So don't lose faith. Don't buy into the FUD. Stay the course. We're going to have some intestinal fortitude. The crustacean nation is built on a solid foundation, and together we shall conquer all. Welcome everybody to the stream. Over 1,500, 1,600 people now. Wow. Only 25 likes from 300. Please keep smashing the like. When you hit that like button, you're like the American revolutionary hero, Paul Revere, literally riding the streets of the internet, warning people that the big bankers are coming. I've got a question right now for people in chat. If you were woken up to gold and silver by a YouTube video, If it just came across your screen and you went down the rabbit hole and started stacking, put YouTube in big, bold, capital letters in chat right now, please. And guys and gals, as you see everyone putting YouTube in chat right now, know that every time you like a stream, every time you share a stream, every time you spread the word about gold and silver, you literally build up more gold and silver stackers around the world. The crustacean nation grows because of you. The whole gold and silver community grows because of you. And ladies and gentlemen, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet with crabs, but I believe we are in the silver opportunity of a generation. And I want as many people to wake up as possible. I want as many people to prepare as possible, because we're about to see a paradigm shift in the monetary system. It's not conspiracy. It happens every 40 to 50 years on average. We're overdue. The last time it happened for us was in 1971 when Nixon took us off the gold standard. And that's exactly why we stack this stuff right here. Physical silver. That's why we stack this stuff right here. Physical gold. Because all throughout history, every time there's been a paper fiat currency not tied to physical gold and silver, it has literally always gone to zero. All the big bankers, the governments, the financial experts tell their citizens to save their money, save their hard work, blood, sweat, and tears in this stuff, paper currency. And I want to remind you, as I plop down this big fat stack of worthless Vietnam dong, that it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went to $1 billion notes, they went to $1 billion notes, and they went to $1 trillion notes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the same story all over the world. Rinse, recycle, repeat. And here's what's really going to put it into perspective for you. All this paper currency worth nothing. But this one coin from Venezuela, these are Venezuelan, that's Venezuela paper money right there. This coin from Venezuela from 1936, 90% silver, literally worth his weight in silver. It's like $70 or $80. Meanwhile, all this paper cash literally went to zero. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why we stack physical gold. That's why we stack physical silver. Not a financial advisor, but the market right now in New York has started to trade. And we're starting to see a trade up. We might see a rare formation here that we track on this channel called the DTB. Channel members, what's the DTB? Who knows what the DTB is? If you go search it on Google, you're not going to find it. It's not in any kind of technical analysis handbook. It is the devil's tea bag. So we'll see what happens here. New buzz phrase, says Rick Harrison. BBB, beans, batteries, and BBs. There you go. I don't dare say some words on YouTube. Okay, right now, gold is at 5,532. Silver is at 119.10. Guys, we're on a little bit of a dip here, and we're right now at $119. Put that in your back pocket. Wow. Yeah, BBs, beans, and bullion. There you go. And the gold to silver ratio is currently at 46.55 to 1. So we're going to quickly be entering the danger zone here. Remember, 8:15 to 8:30 is traditionally where we would see some major attacks in the past. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Doesn't mean attacks can't happen before or after then, but that's just been the average. So this one is going to take us to 8:10. This one will take us to 8:15. So the danger zone is going to start right about here. And we're going to track that live. We're going to see if we can get a little breakout this morning, which is possible. Again, we'll have full-blown trading happening in New York at 8:30. So 8:30, if we're going to have a breakout, it could be occurring around there. So don't go anywhere. And we're just 17 likes away from 500. I know we can do it. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We're currently at 58,851. We're growing so quick on the channel. I really appreciate all your support. We only need 49 more subscribers till the next big show. And again, I'm dropping a link in chat. Enter my Mega GA. 21.8 ounces of silver given away to you. Some gold, some copper. The question is, who wants it? You got to be subscribed. You got to enter that link. Let's go back over here to X, previously known as Twitter, and check out what you guys are tweeting at me. And then also, too, we're going to get caught up on the news. International Stacker says variable. Hold fast, stackers. Yes, we need some crabs in armor. That's what we need. But yes, hold the line. So what? Can they tell us about, overseas? Makes no sense. So why can't all this U.S. refiner surplus be sent overseas? It makes no sense. It can, and I think it will. It can, Dwayne, and I think it will. It's just going to take some time to play out. This is all uncharted territory. People haven't been here before. This crisis is just now accelerating. So I think there will be. I was on a space last night for silver, and many people are talking about how do we get silver over to China? So people are talking about it. I think it will happen. Oh, what's this? Historic demands. I think it's just sharing with me the spot price. Thank you, Tom. Okay, so Winter's saying, I'm a digital nomad. I need an investment and I can travel the borders, sell quickly and pay with it. And will not wait 20 years for it to catch up inflation and crash. No. Yes, this is me calling a local coin shop here in England, knowing fine well that they will have no silver. Okay, so here's a question. Everyone who's overseas right now in the chat, everyone who's overseas, if you're having a shortage, I want you to put the country in shortage. Put country in the shortage if you're having a silver and gold shortage. Predominantly silver. Let's focus on silver, meaning that like you call the bullion shops, they're out, or it's ridiculous prices. And if you wanted to sell silver, you could put silver in shortage. Okay, we got shortage in Hong Kong, shortage in Australia, shortage in Denmark. UK shortage, Israel shortage, Singapore shortage. So there you go, guys. Again, I believe it's coming here soon. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Poland, no shortage, thank you. New Zealand is okay. Shortage in Canada. Whoa. Malaysia, Netherlands is shortage. So guys, just look at chat. Look at chat when you see all these people spreading this FUD, the same people that were saying silver was done 3 days ago. And we are trading right now at $119.20. We hit an all-time high last night of $120.47 a troy ounce for silver. Same story with gold, all-time high over the night at $5,603.13. Currently trading at $5,534. And ladies and gentlemen, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, all-time high last night, Lishi Zhe Guadian, there you go, $136.17. And currently it closed at 134.62, but we'll see this start to move again soon, guys. Is this going to gap up or gap down when it opens? What do you guys think? Is it going to gap up or is it going to gap down? Let me know in chat what you think, but this should start moving again here pretty soon. And we got a bit of a red candle here. We need a little bit of help, guys. What have we figured out on this channel that works 90% of the time? Some scientists say it can turn a red candle green. What can we do here? What is our secret weapon? And there they go. They're saying it. It's the baby gator call.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
So that was a live stream up at Boca Raton, Florida. I was live streaming, giving you guys the watch out situations for the week, and I've got some updates on that. I'll do that in the next, right after this, I'll do that. And you guys, there's alligator signs, and you're like, make a baby gator noise, try to lure in an alligator for us to see. So I tried, and then an iguana jumped from the branch, gave me a heart attack. I thought it actually worked. I'm like, I actually summoned a gator, and now I'm gonna be like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore with a little nub. You guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? So a real quick recap on this. This is the COMEX's data. So we support everything we say on this channel, or at least most things, with data. Okay. So this is their own data. Now, the important thing you need to understand is in 2022, we only had 1 billion paper ounces traded a day 22 times. So 22 times in 2025 did they reach the volume of over 1 billion paper ounces a day. What makes that disgusting is we produce 835 million ounces a year. We consume more than 1.2 billion a year, and it's increasing. So in 2022, they traded over 1 billion fake paper ounces of silver 22 times, so 22 different days. here in 2026, it is accelerated. And guys, none of this is normal. This small little guy over here, that's not normal. You see how it's 104,000 contracts? That should usually be 60 to 80,000. So even that is abnormal. But so far, on the 14th, they traded 1.26 billion. On the 15th, they traded 1.19 billion. On the 20th here, they traded 1.16 billion. The second busiest day ever in history of the COMEX, from everything I can find, it's hard to find this data, 360,000 contracts equals 1.8 billion ounces of silver. Then the 28th, they traded 1.36 billion. And here's the big news. Here is the big news from yesterday. This bar looks small, doesn't it? This bar looks small. This bar right here was 1.02 billion. So here we are in 2026, and there's 1, 2, 3 days in a row here of over a billion. 2 days here, 1 day here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is accelerating. They are taking out all the tricks in their bag to attack us. And breaking news, I've got a live feed right now from the COMEX. I'm going to feed it in. Poor Mortimer's had a lot of chest pain on this channel. And we are just 3 minutes, actually 2 minutes, 45 seconds from the danger zone. That's what this red arrow's about. And remember, 8:15 to 8:30 traditionally is when the attacks come in. And I'm sure they're going to try to attack this morning, but we'll see what we could do. We've rebuffed every single attack in recent time. And look at this. This was a major downtrend slam. This is the FOMC meeting. This is when Jerome Powell finished his speech. Bang, a next run up. Look at that. And you want to see something really dirty? Right here, this is that big one where we ran up to. Is that it? No, it's over here. Yeah, the big one where we first ran up to 117.77. We got smashed down all the way to here. And do you guys know what happened here? The options expired. So they were slamming it down because the options for the market were expiring so they could be as cheap as possible. And as soon as those things expired, it started to raise. It gapped up after the break and took off. So for those in chat thinking this is conspiratorial, he's talking the big bankers, they're evil, they're attacking. This is too much for me. All you got to do is go to Google and type in big banks, fined for market manipulation. If it's not true, how come Citigroup paid? Okay, hold up. Hold up. This is still fines, but I want a different fine for you. Hold up. There we go. If it's conspiracy, how come JP Morgan Chase paid $920 million fine in 2020, and how come 2 of their bankers went to jail, federal prison? How come the Forex, there was a scandal from 2014 to 2015? How come Citibank, RBS, HSBC, UBS, Deutsche Bank, Scotiabank, they've all paid fines for market manipulation? And a big way they manipulate is called spoofing. Now, really quick, what is spoofing? That's when they put in a bunch of fake sell orders or a bunch of fake buy orders. I'm talking millions of dollars worth. They put in a bunch fake ones. The algorithms see that and they start to trade accordingly. And then when it starts to drop or go up, they cancel their orders. So spoofing is putting in a bunch of orders that you're planning never to execute, and then they dump as soon as they get the desired effect. And you can spoof on the way up or way down. But ladies and gentlemen, with gold and silver, they love to spoof on the way down. What banks are shorting silver right now? So in the United States, like, there's a lot of banks with short positions, but the thing that changed recently is they are now net long. So a lot of banks and institutions hold shorts to hedge, to try to protect themselves from volatility when they have metals. But what you need to know is in the United States, the main 5 top big banks all were net short. Now they're all net long. So they have more money in the market saying gold and silver is going to go up than go down. A lot of the net short positions have been taken over by banks in Europe. So that's the situation we're at now. More to come there. And let's check out some news here. And ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. Remember, for the next 15 minutes now, the next 15 minutes is going to be the danger zone. So that's going to be this candle 1, candle 2, and candle 3. So the danger zone should be done around there. This is traditionally where we see the biggest attacks from the banker. After this time, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will see the rest of New York start to trade, and we possibly could see another rally happen there. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Shanghai Futures Exchange is trading again, and we did get a small gap up. So everybody who said gap up, team gap up, you won. And remember, we hit an all-time high last night in Shanghai of Li Shize Guadina of $136.17. Currently trading so close to that, 135.78. So we're going to keep watching that. Let's go here to the news. Silver trade, okay, breaking Perth Mint, Metal Ore not accepting any new silver orders. That's orders, not sales. They're not selling anymore. Huh. Physical silver market update. Supply is tightening fast. Perth Mint, Metal Ore not accepting new silver orders. Argor, severe backlogs, delivery April, May. We're actively sourcing whatever silver remains available in the market. Wholesale premiums up 100 to 200%. We just covered that on this chat, but that is so important to understand. There are shortages all over the world. We have a glut of silver here in the United States right now because our infrastructure can't handle it. But I believe that's temporary, so don't believe the FUD out there. Do not believe it. Do not. They will come up with some shady stuff like they did on the shorts that took out GameStop. I mean, dropping zombies, they're going to try, but I believe this is the silver opportunity of a generation. I believe we're going to see a monetary shift. So you can only hold back and manipulate the pressure for so long. And ladies and gentlemen, with the recent all-time high of 120.47 and 5,603, not a financial advisor, some dude on the internet, but I think we've got legs on this. I've never been so sure about anything in my life. So we're going to keep pushing here with Eric Young, who says tons of people in Hong Kong selling their entire silver stash at around spot price. Wow. 140K. I bought them. They were only 20K. So a lot of people are cashing in. Seems like in China. Because the arbitrage, guys. Look at the premium arbitrage. All new high Shanghai. Li Shize Guadian. Li Shize Guardian, all-time high in China. We are at 136.44 equivalent now. Let's check out silver here. We're still in the danger zone with the COMEX, so we're going to ride this out for the next 12 minutes. But we'll see what happens. I bought 5 kgs of silver, says dropping zombies for 5,500, so I'm up big time right now. I don't mind if it does drop a little. I'm holding. Diamond Claws! And a big shout out to all the channel members in the stream, and a big special shout out to all the Diamond Claws members. Really appreciate your guys' support. And guys, gals in chat, who has Diamond Claws? Let me know in chat. Do you have Diamond Claws? Yes. And we got, did we cover how many paper ounces were sold yesterday? We did. I'll show it real quick. Right here, it looks like nothing, but another $1 billion day, a billion, 1.02 billion. So the last 3 days, over 1 billion paper ounces a day. That is not normal. That is not normal. And look at this. AI Gold, the king of assets, is marching to 6,000. Woo! You guys, how quickly do you think we get to 150 silver and 6,000 gold? I honestly feel it's inevitable. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. How quickly do you guys think we get there? And here's another question. We're only 65 likes away from 700. Please smash that like. Let's see how quickly we could get there. And we are at 58,862 subscribers. That means only 38 more subscribers to the next big show. And I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold, some copper. I'm dropping the link in chat right now. And you got to be subscribed for that anyway. So might as well subscribe, see a big show, and maybe win some gold and silver and copper. And Florida Man is saying that that's 4 billion in 3 days, right? Yeah. So this day here was the almost the all-time record, the second highest, I believe, in COMEX history. This was 1.8 billion. This was 1.36 billion. This was 1.02 billion. And then right back here a few days ago, this was 1.26 billion. This was 1.19 billion. And then this was 1.16 billion. Fake paper ounces of silver, guys, traded in a single day on the COMEX. And remember, we produce 835 million, consume more than 1.2 billion in a year. That's crazy. The Bank of Thailand bans short selling gold. Wow, this is Bay. He's out of China. He's got great information. On the surface, it appears to be aimed at curbing the appreciation of the Thai baht. On the surface, It appears to be aimed at curbing the appreciation. Oh, he wrote that twice. But the purpose is to prevent the outflow of gold. A lot of countries are trying to prevent gold and silver from leaving their countries. It is a strategic metal. It's going to be so important as we enter this monetary shift. Wall Street Math saying you can see silver coiling up to jump higher. They are trying to hold it at 118. Wouldn't surprise me if we see 125 by Friday afternoon. Bookmark this, screenshot this. I intend to delete it if I am wrong to hide the evidence. He's joking there. That's funny. This is what 32,000 looks like right now in gold, guys. Look at that stuff. Look at that. The COMEX is in trouble, says Gold Silver HQ. Registered silver almost halved in the last 5 months, down to 107 million ounces. And March is traditionally the largest delivery month. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to the charts. And I want to say thank you to Adams for becoming a channel member. I think I missed a few. Adams for becoming a channel member. PPA, KDAB, Roystein, Jersey Girl, and Sing Chick. Thank you all for becoming channel members. Remember, I do channel member only live streams here on YouTube from time to time. Not every day, but a couple times a week. And all channel members get access to the War Room, which is the channel member only live streams here on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. I'm going to clear off this cash from up here that I was throwing around earlier to prove a point. Grabbing this paper fiat currency. And guys, we are just 80 likes away from 800. I know we could do it. It helps me a lot. Keep smashing it. Okay, we got that done there. And guys, I didn't want to take a second to share with you a tool that I believe everybody needs. It's called the Pocket Pinger. It's created by one of you, a crustacean, longtime channel member. It's called the Pocket Pinger. Link is in the description below. It's $35 or $39, I believe. Cheapest you'll find on the internet. It does help support the channel, but it comes with a free phone application, and you ping it, and it looks at the frequencies and can tell you if your silver or gold coin is real or fake. It works extremely well. The other tool I recommend is $3,000, the Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. So if you don't want to drop $3,000, get one of these. Link is in the description below, and it can help you find fake gold and silver coins. And if it helps you find one, it's paid for itself multiple times over. Listen right now. This is the sound of real money. So link is in the description below. I believe it's mandatory for every gold and silver stacker. I've got one, and I'm giving away 5 of them. I'm giving away 5 of them in my mega giveaway, Mega Ga. So make sure you enter the Mega Ga. I just dropped a link in the description. You got to be subscribed for that. If you had 150 ounces of silver, when are you trading for some gold? Ask Designer Club. Okay, so that's called playing the gold to silver ratio, or the GSR. And currently the gold to silver ratio is at 46.43 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. So in a nutshell, for anyone who doesn't know about the gold to silver ratio, when the ratio is high, not a financial advisor, some guy on the internet that has crabs. When the ratio is high, that tells you to buy silver. When the ratio gets low, you have the opportunity to trade silver for gold. If you do that, it's an arbitrage. You end up with more gold, trading it, buying it at the high and trading. So buying the silver at the high ratio, trading it at the low ratio, you end up with more gold than if you just bought gold outright in the first place. It's called playing the ratio. So when the ratio is high, you want to buy, stack silver and trade gold for silver. When it's low, you want to buy, stack gold and trade silver for gold. And if you do that arbitrage over the years, you're going to end up with way more free ounces of gold and silver. Okay. So am I going to do that? Yeah, I'm not going to do it with my entire stack because I'm extremely bullish on silver. Remember, when we're in a 5-year plus deficit, that is why this is different than 1980 and 2011. All this stuff you see on the internet, it's the same. It's going to crash. Those years we were in a silver production surplus. We produced way more silver than we could consume. We've been in a silver production deficit for the last 5 years. It's getting worse. Remember, silver is the most reflective, the most conductive, some of the best thermodynamic properties. It's antibacterial. It's in freaking yoga pants. Peak silver mining was in 2016, and every year since then, for 10 years now, it's decreased the supply of silver being mined by 1 to 3%. So that's why I'm so bullish. So because I'm so bullish on silver, I'm going to wait until we're into the 30s to 1. So I believe we're going to drop from 46 down to somewhere in here, the 30s. Once we get to the 30s to 1, from 39 to 30, I'll start thinking about doing a swap. And if I feel like it's a good opportunity, I'll swap maybe 10% of my stack silver for gold. And then I'll sit on that, and eventually, some years from now, some weeks from now, who knows, but eventually that silver to gold ratio will increase back up. And then when we get back up into the 80s, 90s, 100s, eventually in the future, I'll swap it back for silver. So I won't do it with my whole stack, probably 10%, but that's called playing the gold to silver ratio. I've got a video on it. And you can see I put the numbers in front of you over the years. So check that video out. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the danger zone. What is going to happen in the danger zone? We'll find out here in the next 3 minutes. That we could possibly see a little bit of a rally after that. So let's see what happens here. 2,100 people on the stream. Thank you so much. And only 26 likes away from 800. I know we could do it. And guys, we are literally at 58,873 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means we're only 37 subscribers away from the next big show. And the Floyd Lawton saying, do you have a max percentage of your stack that you're willing to trade for gold? Like, don't trade more than 50% of your stack. Look, if we weren't in the 5-year deficit like we are now, I would be trading a lot more. But I believe we're in the opportunity of a lifetime with silver, a generational situation. So because of that, the current situations I'm seeing in the market, I'll trade no more than 10%. Now, if I trade 10%, say at 30 to 1, and then we get down in the 20s and teens, I might trade another 5%. But I'm holding on for dear life to as much silver as I can. That's just a protection play there. I'm holding on for dear life with the other 90 or 85% just because of the situation we're with silver with the structural deficits. Remember, the only way to fix the deficits we're in is to mine more silver, and to open a mine from exploration to getting the ore out of ground is 10 to 15 years. Even if you fast track the permitting, water, you get major help from people, maybe you could do it between 5 to 10 years. So this isn't getting better anytime soon. So because of that, I am going to play the gold to silver ratio, but a lot smaller than I normally would. Okay, this is David Bateman. If you guys don't know, he's a billionaire out of Utah, and he bought 12.69 million ounces. So I wanted to read to you this tweet. Here are the reasons I invested close to $1 billion in precious metals over the past 6 months. And guys, he did this in March of 2025, so he absolutely killed it, including the purchase of 1.5% the annual global supply of silver, 12.69 million ounces. The global monetary system is about to collapse. The Great Reset or Basel Endgame. The biggest credit bubble in history will soon pop, 300 trillion. There is no way the U.S. can refinance its 28 trillion in maturing treasuries in the next 4 years without an obscene amount of money printing. Trump tariffs are hastening the collapse, and it's by design. Gold and silver are the only meaningful life raft. Physical possession is everything. The whole world right now is a sophisticated game of musical chairs, and the chairs are precious metals. Crypto is a psyop. Those who purchase it will have no chair when the music stops. Real estate, crypto, stocks, and bonds will all lose significantly compared to precious metals. The banking system has been meticulously designed to seize your assets, to buoy up collapsing bank sector. See the great taking. You have zero counterparty risk with precious metals. I'm up 20% already and on most of my purchases. This is not a drill. Your grandkids will someday will either muse or lament this financial decision you were forced to make. Don't fail them. So, as the trolls on the internet are telling you physical silver and gold are antiquated, they're crashing, they're worth nothing. Not only are billionaires like David Bateman literally stacking millions of ounces of physical gold and silver, but big banks around the world are stacking. They've never added so much gold. Oh, so watch this. Central bank gold buying chart. Let me just show you this. If it's really like something crazy, then how come all the big banks, I'm looking for a specific chart here. How come all the big banks are stacking like there's no tomorrow? I think this one's old. So this goes to 2024. How come central banks are purchasing gold like there's no tomorrow? How come some central banks in countries like Saudi Arabia actually adding silver to their positions? So the big central banks that run countries are doing it. Billionaires are doing it. And then there's faceless shills and trolls on the internet telling you it's a thing of the past. It's not worth anything. Well, you know what the funny thing is, guys and gals, about it being a thing of the past? It literally is. It's been money for thousands of years, and these are silver Roman denarius. If you went back in a time machine with this, you could buy a toga, go out on the night on the town, get some wine, have fun with your friends. If you go to a coin shop or coin show or other places here in the United States, you can sell this and you can do the same thing. Money for thousands of years. This is Japanese gold electrum bars, gold and silver mix, Japanese silver bar. It's been money for thousands of years. That's why I love it. And that's why I believe it is the way to secure your buying power, a hedge against inflation. But be responsible for the love of God, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet with crabs. Do not over leverage yourself. If you're in the paper markets, do not, for the love of God, take out leverage. These bankers will crush you in your bloodline in 10 seconds and sleep fine that night. Be responsible, stack responsibly, trade responsibly, get out of debt. Don't go into debt to do this. Do not sell a kidney. Do not sell your kid's shoes. Be responsible. Okay, so Shanghai's chugging along here at $135.62. Woo! What a wild time to be alive here, ladies and gentlemen. And again, if you're new to my channel, the name's International Stacker. I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart in Key West, Florida. 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And guys, not only do I live stream charts and breaking silver news, I live stream around the world with y'all, and you help direct the journey. And it wasn't that long ago that we were in Egypt, and you guys told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow, look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
And Designer Club saying, yes, thanks for showing me Reckless Metals. I just bought a consecrated skull 1 ounce. You know what's funny? I knew about Reckless Metals, the company, the silver pouring company. I did not realize when we did that crab raid last night that was actually Reckless Metals channel. So I was surprised when we got there. I was like, So if you guys remember, I was recently in Amarillo, Texas. I put out a couple of videos of the coin shop there, and I bought this piece there, Silver Savages. And this is actually made by Reckless Metals, who we crab raided last night. So great silver pouring company. They make super cool stuff. So I was happy to see that. And guys, when we went there, one of the main guys for Reckless Metals started doing a crab dance. So they've seen the channel, which is cool. They did the crab dance. And guys, we are out of the danger zone. It is now 8:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are in full-blown trading in New York. See the volume picking up. And channel members, what does this candle look like to you? Dare I say, is this a BGC, a big green candle? So let's read what David Bateman had to say. Imagine a world in June 2026, where the economy is tanking, banks are collapsing, treasury yields are blowing out, real estate is crashing, and geopolitical tensions are at all-time highs. Gold is trading at 67.50 and silver is at 290. So he's predicting the future here, and are the only remaining counterparty trends to widespread collapse that's gaining speed. Just like 5 months earlier, you think, dang, I already missed the move, even though, again, you're still early. Love that. FX hedge, gold is 5,600 per ounce, up 600 plus since last Friday, and we're supposed to act like there's nothing wrong right now. Silver is at 120 per ounce, up 20 since it reached $100 an ounce for the first time last Friday. Silver rollover costs are exploding in India, says Macro Liquidity. What is a rollover cost? When you hold a futures contract and move from the expiring month to the next month. So remember, if this month's expiring and you don't want to take delivery or sell, you've got to push it to the next one. So rolling it over. The price difference you pay is called the rollover cost. It's a premium. If next month is higher, you pay to roll, contango. If the next month is lower, you pay to roll, it's backwardation. What's happening? MCX silver rollover costs are at historic extremes, far above anything we've seen since launch. Wow. That's in India. Guys, and Fozzie the Bear at 120. Silver Santa's been putting them out every time we break a new dollar. That's funny. The higher the CME margins, the more expensive to play paper manipulation games on silver, says Just Dario. Not surprisingly, futures volumes dropped significantly again. So what he's talking about is traditionally margin nukes or margin hikes. And I've got a video on what margin nukes are, so go to my channel, click videos latest, go down here to silver nuked, emergency alert, watch that video. It explains margin nukes and why they're not working now like they worked in 1980 and 2011 for the big bankers. But what happened is it's always been a fixed rate. Until the beginning of this year, they changed it to what's called a notional rate. So they started at 9%. So you take the silver price and 9% of that rolling is what they would have to pay to trade a paper contract. Now remember, on the CME, one contract is 5,000 troy ounces. Okay? So if you want to trade one contract of 5,000 ounces, you don't have to put up all the cash for it. You don't. It's called a good faith deposit. And right now it's around $50,000 you got to put up to trade. So why is that important? So they changed that to 9% of whatever the silver price is. That's the amount of money you have to pony up as your good faith deposit to trade that contract or those contracts. Well, they just recently changed it from 9 to 11%. So another 3% increase, and that's actually extremely bullish right now for us in our current situation we're in. And he was talking about the volume here plummeting because that means the people who are shorting silver need to have a lot more capital to keep doing it and keep playing the game. So that pushes out a lot of the weak shorts and helps to provide upward pressure for the price. So that's what we're currently seeing. Wow, and Crank Addict says he's paying 15% with E-Trade. Yeah. I mean, not surprising. These numbers I'm giving you are for large institutional investors. And remember, large institutional authorized persons, they can actually demand a delivery from the COMEX and get the 1,000-ounce bars sent to them. But traders like you and I cannot. So the rules are different for us, but just know they went from 9% to 11%. And that's impacting everybody in the market. And even though the gentleman in chat said he's paying 15%, was that an increase once they did 11? What were you paying before 11? Just curious. Or is that just the E-Trade's standard cost for folks not trading billions of dollars? Crank Addict, what was it before? Okay, this is Jonathan Herbert in chat, channel member, saying, if you have not got anything for the credit company to seize, then go for it. Load up on precious metals and start playing hide and seek like a pro. Oh my gosh. Horrible advice. Don't do that. Don't do that, Jonathan. All right, let's see here. International Stacker, the volume is a little low on the tubes. Guys, is my volume low? Is my mic too low? Because he said on the tube, so I'm thinking he's saying my volume is low, or is he talking about the silver? The volume is lower for sure, but that could be also response to. Okay, I'm good. So he was talking about the trading volume. When people tell me the volume is low, I'm like, wait, are they talking trading volume or volume? Thank you. Yeah, next X, it is low. It is increasing, but it is definitely lower. But again, they just changed it from 9% to 11%. So that's possibly having an impact here. As we're pushing higher with silver, guys. We're at 119.13 with silver, and we're at 5,516 with gold. Where are we going? Where are we going, guys? Are we going to the moon? Are we going to the Mars? Are we going to the Crab Nebula? Thank you, Todd, saying well done. Look at this. Claws up. Hold the line, stackers. I love that. Thank you so much, Variable. Ask ye shall receive. Watching you on YouTube. Thank you, Rory. Look at this. AG Astronaut, International Stacker, hold the line. Don't let them knock us down. Diamond Claws. Who's got Diamond Claws? Who's got him? And we got Mike Bond saying, we are the future. AI world needs... We are the future. World needs it all back. It will become accepted everywhere. Keep stacking. Hold the line. Crab Army, look at this. Mobilizing. Okay, let's go back to here. Let's go back to here. Okay. And I'm not sure if okay. I'll probably be live streaming later today because the market's going to probably go crazy. If it doesn't, I'm going to desperately try to finish editing this video for you guys. I'm working on a video of the coin show in Prague that I went to. The channel members voted. That's what they want to see next. So not only do I do live streams, but I've got a lot of cool long form videos. This one was in Germania Mint. This one was at the Fun Coin Show. This one was in a coin shop in Poland. Stuff all over the place. So make sure you check out my long form content. You're not going to want to miss it. My last video was a heater. $200 silver is real. China's hoarding silver. Here's why. I give you guys the receipts in that one. So go check that out. And in this, there's a clip you need to see by the assistant to the president of the United States, an advisor to the National Security Council. He is a miner. He was a mining executive, not underage miner. He was a mining executive. And he's talking about here at a forum in Saudi Arabia, about mining and what the U.S. is doing to bolster it. And it is so bullish. It is crazy. And I'm going to drop right now a link in chat. I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold and copper. You got to be subscribed to enter it. It's my mega giveaway.
Mega!
So make sure you guys enter that if you want some of my treasure. Who wants it? I gave away over 100 ounces of silver, around 800 half gold backs, other gold and silver, or other gold and copper in 2025. If you want some silver or gold on my channel in 2025, put winner in big capital letters in chat. And everyone, look, you see them all putting winner in chat right now. That could be you. All you got to do is subscribe, enter, and enjoy the party. And as a matter of fact, these crab bags right here have anywhere between 1 and 7 ounces of silver in them. And I'm going to give away all of these live. So when you enter the giveaway, that's for the first 3 prizes. And then I have 5 or so crab bags I'm going to be giving away to you guys. You're going to be able to spin the wheel live. You don't have to be present to win the 3 big prizes. But for the crab bags, you do have to be present to win those because I'm going to do it live. And that live stream is going to be Saturday, February 7th. So it's going to be awesome. You got to be subscribed. Enter it. And ladies and gentlemen, we're pushing higher here on silver, 119.33. We might be making a play here for the all-time high. Let me go ahead and fix these trend lines here. Okay. And let's take a look at gold. Gold's starting to look strong here. Let's take a look at the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Just crab walking away. We're good there. And guys, right now we are at, oh my gosh, we did it. You guys, we did it. And thank you, Fuzzy Balls, for the $5 super chat. Shanghai closed at 134.31. ATMEX is selling maple leaves at 134.61. It's as if the COMEX price doesn't exist. Yeah, guys, the big bullion websites, they're not attached to the exact spot price of silver. Right now we're at 119.37. And they're at 119.97. So they run hot, 50, 60 cents, sometimes $1 higher than the current spot price. And then they put their premium on top of that. So that is true. That is a thing. Look, American Eagles. Let's see how much one American Eagle is right now. I'm going to pick the cheapest one, which is their random year. $135 right now for an American Silver Eagle. Let's see how many they have in stock. Here's my trick. You just put in all 9s. So they have more. They have more than 10,000 American Silver Eagles right now in stock. Because if it didn't, it would pop up and say like 254. But guys, we did it. Channel members, you know what to do. I'm going to hit refresh. And if this is 58,900, it's time for a big show. Let's see if we can do it here. 58,900. It's time for the big show. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the 4th annual Crystal
Thank you so
Light National
much.
Aerobic Championship, featuring regional finalists from all across the United States, competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light Champion, International Stacker. Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And boy, are we on an adventure this morning as silver's pushing higher at $119.18. Gold's pushing higher at $5,222. What a wild time to be alive. Florida Man Racer saying, I have 16 ounces of silver. If I wanted to sell to an online bullion dealer like ATMEX, I can't because they have minimums, correct? Not all. Not only some of the online bullion dealers have minimums. So supposedly the reason for that is because they were getting like trillions of transactions. They don't have the people to cover it. So a order minimum, or to sell to ATMEX, it's a minimum of $20,000 worth of silver, which let's see what that is. So 20,000, and if we just divided that by, what are we at? 119. So let's divide that by 105. That's 190 ounces of silver you need to have roughly to sell to ATMEX, but they're not all that way. Just ATMEX has done the huge order or sell minimum, and they've got a buy minimum of 500. A lot of other shops are not doing that, so just look around. Here's some of the online bullion dealers, if you're new, that are totally legitimate. ATMEX is legit. Bull Precious Metals is legit. JM Bullion Provident Metals are legit. Summit Metals is legit. Heroes Metals is legit. SD Bullion's legit. I think I said Bull Precious Metals is legit already. Who else? Kitco's legit. There's a bunch of legit ones out there. I just named the ones off the top of my head. So there's a bunch out there. So look around. Scottsdale Mint. Monument Metals is legit. Money Metals is legit. Thank you. Golden State is legit. Modern Coin Mart is legit. Yes. All these I'm naming, I bought from all these companies. Monex, I've never bought from, but if you're saying they're legit, I don't, that's the first time I've heard of them. AG First Majestic has its own mint. Yep, total true. Miles Franklin, yep. Hero Bullion's legit. Yep, I've bought from them. Silver Gold Bull is legit. I bought from them. Liberty Coin, yeah, they're legit. Legit Metals, never bought from them. I don't know. Silver Gold Bull, yep. Bullion Express sounds familiar to me. Let's see. I've never bought from these guys, but I mean, just do some research. A few Google searches is all it takes to see. But the ones I named to you, I know are totally legit because I bought from them. Woo! Provident Metals used to be my favorite. They had the best deals, and then they got bought by JM Bullion. Still good site, still legit. But man, when they were on their own, they had the best deals ever. I loved it so much. And then the guys from Provident went and opened Hero Bullion. And guys, wow, thank you so much. We are at 58,909. That means we are literally only 91 subscribers away from 59,000. Can we do it? Can we do it? We're 29 likes away from 1,000. I know we can do that. And guys, I'm going to commission this. This is the cork we popped from Champagne when silver hit $100 an ounce. I'm going to get some of these made in silver. It's going to be at least a couple ounces, so I'm going to get some made. Who would be interested in a silver cork to celebrate when silver broke $100 an ounce? And for those just joining, don't forget my giveaway. I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold and copper. Link I'm putting in the chat right now. If you can't go to chat, go to my channel, go to videos latest. It's the second to last video I put out that literally says win silver, not clickbait. Greg would buy a cork. I believe in you, IS, even though your AI says great white cat. For the love of God, I'm not AI. Look at these hands. AI always gets hands wrong. That's how you can tell with AI. Look at the hands and how the mouth moves. And again, a big shout out to all the Diamond Claw channel members on the stream. Really appreciate y'all, and congratulations to all the new channel members. You get access to channel member only live streams in the War Room. It happens here on YouTube periodically. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room, and you can rewatch old War Rooms. Speaking of corks, who's ever been to Cork, Ireland? I've been there. Breaking, silver's crashing. Silver's crashing to $119.14. People are so funny, dude. Just going here. Make sure you're following me on X, previously known as Twitter, at Intl-Stacker. International was too long. Now try to sell it. Good luck. You're in a need to get price. Okay. You're going to need it to get the price you want. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. And here's my response to him. This is the FUD that you see on the internet. So a couple days ago, all the crypto guys were saying that it's going to crash. It's going to zero. Now the big thing is you can't sell it. I said, hello, comical. Just answer this live. Many places to sell. Don't believe the FUD. It's holding you from a generational opportunity, not financial advice. It is just shocking how many people are brainwashed online and how many people are going to miss this opportunity as this crab is literally tossing silver coins from hand to hand. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. But I've been screaming on this channel for 9 years. And here we are today, ladies and gentlemen. They told me I was insane. They told me silver would never break 20. I stayed the course. Then 30, then 40, then 50. I stayed the course. Then when it went back into the 40s, they said it was over, just like 1980, just like 2011. But I believed in the data. I stayed the course. To 60, to 70, to 80, to 90, to 100. I stayed the course. 110, now 120. Now they're saying you can't sell it. It's a waste. I'm staying the course. The question is, how about you? Are you staying the course? Let me know in chat if you got diamond claws.
Diamond claws.
My spelling was off. I thought I fixed it. I retyped it and still messed it up. Oh, where'd it go? I wanted to reply to that. I deleted it to fix it. Here we go. It's holding you from... Where's the misspelling? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. There it is. Fixed it. Bam. I was still blind to it. I couldn't see it. I was blind. I was blind, guys. I couldn't see it. Boy, is my face red as silver pushes higher at 119.42. Gold as well pushing on a green candle at 5,518.52. 2,100 people on the stream, guys. We are only 49 likes away from 1,100. I know we could do it. How big is my stack? Last audit, it was about 5,100-ish ounces. And ish because I've added stuff and switched stuff out since then. The height of my stack before the beer flu was 5,700 ounces. I lost a contract I was on during beer flu, so I liquidated like 500 ounces then. Liquidated a little bit more for my wedding. Then I added more back. So I'm at 5,100-ish, probably a little bit more ounces of silver and about 6 ounces of gold. There was no second quotation mark at the end. Tistic, shame on you. Oh my gosh, what? That's not quotation, that's a star. That's a star. We're safe. We're good. Whew, you scared me there. You scared me there. He's really gonna have a field day if I mess up on my comment to him 2 times in a row. He's gonna clip this and be like, look at this dumb. Silver back above 119, says Rashad, one of our favorite technical analysts on the channel. Let's see what else he's saying this morning. Looks like silver's ready to jump to 150. Who's ready for 150? Head of Federal Reserve Jay Powell, after 8 years of head of the Federal Reserve, suddenly wakes up to reality that U.S. debt level is unsustainable and that needs to be addressed. What a timely admission. At present places, silver is not the poor man's gold anymore. At present prices. Yeah, they used to call it the poor man's gold. A year ago, a silver single futures contract cost around 150,000. So remember, a contract is 5,000 ounces. Today is nearly 600,000. If silver hits 200, that means 1 million worth contract. Wow. So the entire contract was worth 150. Now it's worth over 600,000 because it represents 5,000 physical ounces of silver. If it hits 200, it's worth $1 million a contract. Silver will become unobtainium, which means you will not be able to obtain it, which is pretty much the case. Pretty much the case. Most of the retail investors would not be able to trade it. The silver market is becoming very concentrated. Wow. Okay, let's go back to here. And Conrad in chat saying, man, I'm running low on Mrs. IS coffee. I'm going to have a cup now to celebrate at these prices. I'm sorry, man. 50 bags is all. But I do have one surprise. I have 2 prototype bags. So 2 of the prototype bags that are going to be signed, I'm going to give them away in the Mega Ga as well. So you have one chance to refill your Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Again, I made no money on that whatsoever. I didn't get a cent. I contacted my buddy's coffee company because you guys, I always was bragging about Mrs. IS's coffee. You guys demanded it. So we did a limited 50 bag run. It sold out pretty quick. And I'm not planning to get in the coffee business here. But I do have 2 prototype bags that are going to be signed that I'm going to give away in the Mega Ga. And the prototype bags do come filled with the coffee beans. I do believe today's gain should be celebrated with one of oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hey, where is Hampton West? Do you guys remember Hampton West said if we hit 120 last night that he was going to gift 10 memberships? Not Hampton West, was it Michael East? It was Michael East said that, I think. I forget who. He lost. Next time he's in chat, I'm sure he's going to make it rain. And people were asking about free memberships, just the YouTube bot. Not my bot, the YouTube bot randomly gives them out. So whenever someone donates a membership, it just randomly gets given out. So you just got to be here and it's the luck of the draw. SGT Stacking saying, you have any crab flavored coffee? Whoa, SGT, special flavor. Guys, SGT in chat, he's also a silver pourer. He made me this, Thor's hammer. Okay. But one of my favorite pieces he made, this. Look at that. SGT Stacking, I'm talking about getting this cork made in silver. This is the cork we popped for $100. This is the champagne cork. What do you think, SGT? Maybe I'll work with SGT to get these made. Some limited edition corks. What do you think, SGT? Throw some Old Bay. Yeah. Old Bay flavored coffee. Guys, welcome everyone to the stream. 2,300 of you. Please keep hitting that like button. We're literally only 4 likes from 1,100. And whoever gets the 1,100th like, you're going to get good luck for 15 years. It's science. And literally, guys, gals, crustaceans, we are 83 subscribers away from 59,000. Are we going to do it live as we watch silver crab walk to the side, but it is trending upward as we watch gold crab walk to the side, and as we watch all new high. Here we go. Li Shi's a Guardian. Li Shi. Hold up. Let me make sure this is right. Hold up.
历史最高点，
Li Shi's a Guardian.
历史最高点。
Li Shi's a Guardian. Li Shi's a Guardian. All-time high in the Shanghai Futures Exchange, 137.03, $137.03. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to 150? Are we going to 150? Keep smashing that like if you think we're going to 150. We're only 40 away from 1,200. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that bar. That's a BGC. Channel members, drop it in the chat. Silver's pushing higher on the COMEX. Gold's starting to push higher on the COMEX. Whoa. Copper all-time high. Whoa. Everything's pushing. Are you guys hyped? Are you guys excited? We're going. We may be going for 120 silver again here. We are trading right now at $136.60. Shanghai Futures Exchange. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. I need the throat spray. 1 second. Mrs. IS got this for me. Entertainer secret throat spray. Relief for a dry and hoarse voice. We got the throat spray. We're ready for all-time highs here. Okay, we're about to take our next target on silver here. We're about to take out our next target on silver here on the COMEX. Here we go. Here we go. Buckle up. Tray tables up. Put on your seatbelts. You don't need shoulder harnesses yet. Okay, we just broke it. We just took out our next target. 119.92. Next stop, all-time high. Next stop, all-time high. Let's see if we can make it here with silver. Gold's just taking its time. Shanghai Futures Exchange taking a little breather, but here we go. We're pushing. That is a BGC, a big green candle if I've ever seen one. Guys, should we do the baby gator to get it over the top? Should we do the baby gator to get it over the top? Baby gator, some scientists say, works 90% of the time. Some scientists. Should we do it? People, they're saying yes, we're going to push it.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
And some scientists say that 90% of the time that works. And thank you, Charlie likes the shinny. Thank you so much for being a channel member. You just gifted 5 International Stacker memberships. Those went to OJ's White Bronco. Oh my gosh. Mr. Wee Wang Wang. Claire's Hillabear. And Jeff Patterson. Congratulations, you just got free you got a free membership. Check out your custom channel member emojis down below, and I'll see you guys later in the war room. Channel member only live streams here on YouTube. Remember, what happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional, as we are back above $120 an ounce. Our next target here, we're pushing for an all-time high. Our next target is $120.47. Do you guys think we're gonna make it? Do you guys think we can make it? Let me know. Make sure you subscribe. I'm giving away over 20 ounces of silver, 21.8 ounces of silver. I'll put the link in chat. Make sure you enter that. You got to be a subscriber for it. Some copper, some gold. Enter Mega Silver GA here. It's called the Mega GA. GA is short for giveaway. So I'll put that in chat. Make sure you guys enter that. You got to be subscribed. Confucius say, those who stack will prosper, and to like and subscribe to International Stacker. Oh my gosh, AI Asian guys in chat. Guys, Asian AI guy is here in chat, and he literally says, Confucius say, those who stack will prosper, and to like and subscribe International Stacker. The Asian AI guy is in chat. This is not a drill. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, Sham Basher, this channel is for real. We're pushing higher here. Silver currently at $120.15. We're pushing to take out the all-time high we just set overnight of $120.47. Oh my gosh. Chart shows that silver did touch 120 at 3 a.m. Yeah, it did, Majing. It did. It did. It certainly did. Gold is doing its thing. Shanghai Futures Exchange just set an all-time high of $137.03, currently trading at 136.69. And we're pushing right now. Our next target is the all-time high of $120.47. Wow. Wow. Great White saying, IS, not even kidding. Do you think it will be worth it to max out OAPR or another year to come credit card? Look, man, I don't like going in debt. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't like going in debt. I don't like maxing out credit cards for this stuff. That's how you get in trouble. Anything could happen. Aliens could invade, and all of a sudden they just give free silver to the world. I don't know. I don't like going into debt for anything, so that's your decision. But anytime you leverage yourself and go in debt for something, It's extremely risky no matter what it is, because you never know what's around the corner. You know what I mean? So that's up to you. But look at that big old BGC, big green candle. And welcome, Stephanie. Crab Cadet, thank you for joining the Crustacean Nation. And thank you to Lion Dog Face Pony Soldier for gifting a membership. I missed that earlier. Just remember on credit cards, like, even if it's interest-free, no one ever pays it off in time. You end up paying interest. So you end up paying thousands of dollars in interest. And then it becomes like a burden on your back. And then it can impact your relationship. So, like, I never advocate for going in debt, especially on credit cards for plays like this. So trade, stack responsibly. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But it's exciting. I'm super excited, but don't get caught up in the hype and make bad decisions. Now, are there some people that have maxed out credit cards and like shot the moon and done very well? Yes, but that's gambling. Okay. Whew. Here we go, guys. We're pushing higher. 120.14. 2,300 people on the chat. We are only 79 likes away from 1,300. I know we can do it. Keep pushing. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We are at 58,930 subscribers. Is it possible? Is it possible? Only 70 more subscribers until 59,000. Can we hit that here live? If we hit 59,000 subscribers live, we will be doing a crab dance. If you've never seen or been part of a crab dance, some say you haven't lived. Woo! Let's go. And we just got to within 21 cents of the all-time high. We're pushing here. We may be breaking the all-time high here imminently. Let me find us some resistance. 1 second here. Let me find us some resistance to break. 1 second. Okay, these are our next two stops on the way up to the all-time high. And we've already broken one of them. So that's the major resistance. Here's some minor resistance. Not financial advisor, just some guy on the internet. And then that is the all-time high. So we're breaking through the first one right now. Get ready for an all-time high. Get ready for an all-time high. The first one is smashed. This is the last bit of resistance we have. Get ready, guys. Buckle up. Fill the crab with all-time high. Put some crabs in chat. All-time high, all-time high, all-time high. 120.57. Dear Lord. Becky, look at that bar. Wow. All-time high again. Here we go. We're going higher. We're going higher. Are we going to 121? Are we going to 121? Oh, my goodness. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to mark 121. I'm going to mark 122. I'm going to mark 123. Wow. All-time high again. All-time high again. 120.75. 120.75. We're going for 121. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for $121 an ounce live. 2,400 of us seeing history made. All-time high again. 120.80. 120.80. Gold is on a BGC. BGC for gold. Silver on the Shanghai Futures Exchange trading. We're going for 21. We're going for 121 live. Here we go. Here it comes. Buckle up. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We are just cents away from $121 for the first time ever nominally. Now, why do I say nominally? That's because in 1980, the all-time high was $50 an ounce. If you correct for today's inflation, not even the inflation rate back then, today's, that's over 208 of today's dollars. And we just broke $120 and... One second. 120.96. We're 4 cents from $121. Are we gonna hit it? Smash that like button if you're excited. Only 26 likes till 1,300. And guys, we are so close. We are so close to a crab dance. 40, 60, 66 subscribers until the crab dance. Wow. Guys, don't forget to enter my giveaway and put in the link in chat. 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold, some copper. You got to be subscribed anyway for that. So might as well subscribe, maybe win some free silver, gold, or copper, and see a crab dance at the same time. Thank you so much, Matt Winson, for coming a Crab Cadet. Welcome to the Crustacean Nation as a member. And please check out your new custom channel member emojis. Breaking news. Breaking news. I got a live feed coming in right now from the COMEX. All-time high again. We just hit it again. All-time high. Poor Mortimer. We are just 2 cents away from $121. Just 2 cents away from $121. Wow. Wow. They said we were crazy. They said it was a thing of the past. They're still saying you can't sell it. It's worth nothing. Boy, oh boy, are their faces red. As I take another sip of Mrs. International Stacker coffee, ladies and gentlemen, what a wild time to be alive. Check gold. Okay, I'm checking gold. Gold's doing its thing, guys. Gold's building back up, but yesterday was gold's day. I mean, silver did good yesterday, don't get me wrong, but gold was just ripping it yesterday. So maybe gold is like, you know what, silver? It's time for you to have a little bit of attention as we push higher as well on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. We're about to make an all-time high on the Shanghai Futures Exchange here. Currently trading at $136.75. Come on, 120. 121. Let's just take it out. We did it. All-time high, all-time high, all-time high. All-time high, we did it. We did it. We're going even higher. Shorts are getting massacred as we speak. $121.16. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that bar. All-time high. That is a BGC if I've ever seen it. Wow. Wow. Gold's pumping. Shanghai's taking a breather. We're all-time high again, silver. 121.28. Are we going to 122? Are we going to 122 live here? Smash that like button if you're excited. We're only 50 likes away from 1,400. Keep subscribing. Big silver giveaway soon. The link is in chat. Click the link to enter. You got to be subscribed. Wow. Let's go silver. 121.28 is the new all-time high. Are we pushing to 122? Put 122 in chat if you think we're pushing to 122. Breaking news. Breaking news. I got a live feed from the COMEX. I'm piping it in. All-time high again. All-time high again. Wow, 121.41. 121.41. Are we about to hit $122 an ounce? Woo! 2,500 people on the stream. Thank you so much. Keep smashing that like button if you're excited. We're literally only 50 away from 1,400 likes. And guys, we're only 57 subscribers away from 59,000. If we hit 59,000, we will be doing a crab dance. Wow. Are we about to hit 122? Just took another sip of Mrs. International Stacker's coffee. It is delicious. And the gold to silver ratio right now is at 45.79 to 1. Wow. Buckle up. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Wow. Guys, and dude bids in chat is saying that we can hit 60,000 subs today. I mean, it's possible. We're about to break 59,000. We are only 53 subscribers away now from 59,000. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. I love watching candles turn green and red and having fun with y'all every morning. We're having a blast. What do you do when the silver hits 1,000, International Stacker? I'm sure you and your family will retire. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if silver hit 1,000. I don't know. Maybe I'd build a Crustacean Nation resort where you can all come and vacation. That would be fun. Woo! Oh, thank you. Someone's saying if you use control, you can snap the lines to the count. Thank you. I'll try that out, Dazzlink. Thank you. With the way gold was ripping yesterday, I had to check the DXY. Yeah, definitely. Oil futures is up 4%. Thank you for that, Ali. Thank you for that intelligence. It hit 120 already. Yeah, it hit 121.41, all-time high. Gold hit last night, $5,603.13 all-time high. We're building to go higher here on gold, and the Shanghai futures is all-time high again. All-time high again, Shanghai Futures Exchange. All-time high, all-time high. Whoa. 137.44. Hold up. Let me get this right. Hold up.
历史最高点，
历史最高点。
历史最高点，
历史最高点。历史最高点。$137.44. Oh my gosh. Guys, we are pumping. We're about to, I think we're going to take out 140 on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. That's China. Here's the US market, all-time high of 121.41. We follow both markets here because the Asian market's been a big driver of our market here. And it's handcuffing the bankers so they can't do their normal manipulative games. Wow. I don't think we're to the FOMO phase yet, Calton. If you look at the innovation adoption curve, I believe we're still here in early adopters. FOMO will start to tick up as early majority comes, then late majority laggards, full-blown FOMO, fear of missing out. But up as we climb here will be FOMO. And you'll know we're in the FOMO phase when all of a sudden the local coin shops are not overstocked with silver. When they're paying close to spot, at spot, and some are going to even, I believe, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet who has crabs, I believe some will pay over spot at that point. That's when you know. That's when you know. And guys, thank you so much. We're at 58,957 subscribers. That means we're only 43 away from the crab dance and from 59,000 subs. And you got to be subscribed anyway to enter my mega giveaway for silver. Who wants free silver? Put free in chat.
Mega!
Who wants free silver? Who wants free gold? I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold, and some copper in my upcoming mega ga. You got to be subscribed. You got to enter in the link I'm putting in chat. Don't miss out. Nothing better than free silver, gold, and copper. If you want free silver and free gold on my channel in 2025, put winner in chat in big capital letters. Let all the new folks in chat see that it happens. I gave away over 100 ounces of silver in 2025. Give away a bunch of gold. Over 800 gold backs went out. 1/2 gold backs went out. Look at all the winners. Look at all the winners. That could be you. All you got to do is subscribe and enter. Join the Crustacean Nation. Have fun with us. Not only do I live stream the chart, not only do I live stream like silver news like this and covering it like this and this, but it was not that long ago that I was in Egypt at the Great Pyramids of Giza live streaming, and you all literally told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
So we have fun all around the world on gold and silver adventures, and I'm inviting everyone right now not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and join the journey. As we push higher, we're about to break another all-time high here. Remember, the all-time high for silver on the COMEX is 121.41. Currently, the Asian market, all-time high, Li Shi Zhe Guadian, all-time high in China again. Currently trading at $137.35. Wow. Join the quest, says Elder Joshua Hetrick. The quest is the journey around the world to find silver and some gold. All-time high. Here we go. All-time high. All-time high. We're headed for 122. We are headed for 122. Oh my gosh. I picked a bad day to have a chiropractic appointment. I've got a chiropractor appointment, I think, at 10:30. All-time high again. All-time high again. Okay, thank God the chiropractor appointment's at 11. We're good. We got time. All-time high. All-time high. 121.68. 121.68. We're going for 122. Do you guys ever see the movie Airplane? That just reminded me of that. That just reminded me of the movie Airplane. I picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue. You guys remember that scene? Here we go. $121.68. Wow. Yeah, the movie Airplane would be canceled today if it ever came out. Dear Lord. People would be in the streets. All-time high China. Li Shi Zhe Guadian. 137.89. Oh my gosh. Are we pushing to 140 in China? This is the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Yeah, good. Are we in backwardation? Let's see. 121.02. Wow. 121.02. Hold up. I lost the other one is way down there. 121.02. Ladies and gentlemen, it is confirmed. We are in full-blown backwardation. This is a backwardation alert. What does backwardation mean? That's when the silver futures price is they're cheaper than the current silver spot price. That signals that there's tightness in the industry. And the big bullion bank vaults, there's tightness of physical silver. Big institutional players would rather have silver now at a higher premium than in the future. That is a signal the market is going absolutely insane. The bankers are losing control. And breaking news, live footage from the COMEX. I'm piping it in. Poor Mortimer. Guys, I think we're going to need a baby gator call. What do you think? There's something on this channel called the baby gator call. We discovered this in Boca Raton, Florida on a live stream walk and talk not long ago. And some scientists say that it helps to turn a red candle green and it works. Some scientists say it works 90% of the time.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
So it was iguana. It was an iguana. I thought for a second I was about to have a nub for a hand like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore. So some scientists say 90% of the time it works. It's science. We'll see what happens here. We still got some time left on this candle. Another 3 minutes and 15 seconds to be exact. The baby gator, look, it already took a chomp out of the bottom. You see that? It left the spinal column there. So we'll see what happens. We got 3 minutes left on that candle. Gold's just doing its thing. All-time high China. Li Shi Zhe Guadian. Li Shi Zhe Guadian. I am working on getting the pronunciation correct. Someone sent me audio. It's like Li Shua. So I could do this, the first part. Li Shua Zhe Guadian. Li Shua Zhe Guadian. So I got the first part good. It's Li and then Shua. Shua, that's right. Li Shua. The Zhe Guadian, I gotta practice more. I'll get it down, I promise. To all my viewers in China or that speak Chinese, I'm working on it. I'm gonna get it. I love languages. Speak a little bit of a lot. Because of the travels around the world. Wow. People in the chat are saying, and don't call me Shirley. They're talking about lines from Airplane. That's funny. That is so funny. Let's see what people are saying right now. Shanghai silver update from Silver Trade. Silver closes at 138. Wow. 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 So I'm going to tweet that out. It's still trading, but he's talking about earlier what it closed at 138. Wow. Okay, we're about to take out another all-time high in Shanghai. All-time high. Li Shua Zhe Guadian. Li Shua Zhe Guadian. There we go. I'm getting it. What are we at? $138.89. Guys, we are going for 140 in China, the Shanghai Futures Exchange. This has been instrumental in our runs here. We're on a run right now in Shanghai. 138.98. Wow. Li Shua Zhe Guadian. Woo. Oh, here we go again. Li Shua Zhe Guadian, 139.34. Wow. You're saying in Chinese means I like men, says Paladin. That's not true. That's not true, Paladin. That does not mean I like men. That means all-time high in simplified Chinese, okay? Come on. I'm married to Mrs. IS, and she's certainly not a man. Here we go. Wow, we're going higher here. $139.71. Wow, we're going even higher in Shanghai. Guys, I think we might be going for 140. 140 in Shanghai is imminent. And remember, the Shanghai Futures Exchange has been instrumental in our runs here. Literally, we've seen huge premiums, and that's causing a drain of physical silver from the west going to the east. All-time high is 139.98. We're just a couple cents from 140. A couple cents from 140 in Shanghai. How do I say it? I've got crabs in Mandarin? Okay, let's see.
我得了阴湿，
我得了阴湿。
我得了阴湿。
我得了阴湿。That means I got crabs in Mandarin. There you go. Okay, we're taking a little bit of a breather here. That's fine. We're going to consolidate, build a new springboard to go even higher. 121.05 on the futures. Here we go. Never a dull moment here on our live streams, guys. If you're brand new, the name is Intl-Stacker. I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 1,800 videos around the world. I live stream around the world, not just on the computer here. We're just in Poland at the Germanium Mint. We're just in the Czech Republic. We're just at the Coin Fund Show. I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver. Put in the link in chat. You got to be subscribed. And guys, it was not that long ago that I was on the Nile River live streaming to all of you, and we got live attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
Okay, it wasn't a pirate. It was an industrious Egyptian salesman peddling some Egyptian textiles. You guys made me run down to my room. I got some Egyptian pounds, put it in a plastic weighted bag, dropped it overboard live on camera, made it into the boat. You guys said I wouldn't, but I made it. I got the Egyptian textiles launched up on the boat, and I gave those as well as some Egyptian silver coins away to you guys. Man, guys, we got within 2 cents of 140 in Shanghai. We got within 2 cents of 140. Oh my goodness. It looks like the charts are taking a little breather here, but gold is starting to move. So let's go here and catch up on some news. Silver is vanishing another 5.2% out of the vault in only 1 day. Thank you so much for subscribing, ITZ. Guys, we're only 24 subscribers away from the crab dance and 59,000 subs. Let's get there. Woo! Go here, see what you guys are saying. Why use silver when I have gold money? Oh, you have gold. Cool. Okay. Cool. You got gold. You're good. You can miss a generational opportunity of a lifetime. That's cool. Next exit, silver hits 125. Look at that crustacean. Whoa. Whoa. Look at this crab protecting this from Shug. Protecting and hoarding that silver. Durango Kid. So if I got home invaded right now. So if you got home invaded right now, you're pretty much bloop, huh? Nope, not at all. They won't be happy. I can assure you that much. They're not going to be happy. And we're building a new profile here, a new springboard to go up. Those are the #1 comments I get. Oh, you're going to get robbed and lose it all. The one used to be, oh, we'll never be over 20 again, 34, then 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Then we got to 117, then it went down to 102. Then it was, oh, it's going to crash. So the #1 things I hear now is, oh, you're going to get robbed. And then I also hear the, oh, you can't sell it. Like, it's all told. Dude, if you're going to get robbed, you're going to get robbed. But that's why you take precautions for it. I mean, come on, like... So because people want something, should you not buy a new car because someone might carjack you? Is that a thing? That's why you gotta take precautions, have maximum security. Woo! Okay, we're taking a bit of a breather here. Gold to silver ratio is down to 45.61 to 1. Yeah, they're gonna come for silver and gold and get lead instead, says Jordan's word. Yep. So people are saying homeowners insurance. So 2 things here. First off, that's assuming you keep your gold and silver in your house. There's some people that say store it off-site in a vault. There's different places and different things and ways you can store it. So that's assuming it's even on site. But if it's on site, homeowners insurance usually does not cover bullion. It could maybe cover numismatics, but usually doesn't. But through the American Numismatics Association, they do have insurance for every type of silver and gold, bullion, numismatics, etc. So you can take out an insurance policy that covers it in your home. There's more expensive ones that covers it if you're traveling around with it. So you can insure it as well. And that's why it's important to just know what you have and keep track of what you have. We're building a new level here to go higher. All-time high silver we just hit was 121.68. See, my silver and gold I keep inside my pet alligator. So you can make a reach inside to get it, but you may get the death roll. Okay, we're coiling on all these markets here. Let's see what's going on. Come on, update here. Whew. What a wild time to be alive. We're actively sourcing whatever silver remains available in the market. Look at that. I love that. I love that meme. Silver traded 1.2 billion. We covered that a little earlier, but for everyone who missed it, 3 days ago, we traded 1.8 billion paper ounces on the COMEX. That doesn't exist. Then yesterday, or the day before yesterday, was 1.36 billion, and yesterday was 1 billion. To put this in perspective, in 2025, we only traded 1 billion ounces of paper, silver, or more 22 times in the year, and that wasn't normal. And now in 2025, this was $1 billion. This was 1 billion ounce day. That was 1 billion ounce day. That was 1 billion. That was 1 billion. That was 1 billion. That's not normal. Normal times was 300 to 400 million. I bet those gators eat a lot down there. They do. They do. Kia, don't just put letters in chat. I mean, if you're going to spam, put crabs in chat. But if you're just going to put pointless letters, a moderator may put you in the timeout. So don't do it. Don't do it. And we're at 2,700 people on the stream. Thank you so much. Only about 90 likes away from 1,600. I think we could do it. And guys, we are 15 subscribers away from 59,000 subscribers. If we hit that here live, normally we would be doing the big show, but today we're going to do a special crab dance. If we hit that, I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold, and copper, and you got to be subscribed to enter that anyway. I just dropped the link in chat. So you might as well subscribe, enter that, have a chance to win, and see a crab dance for the very first time. To me, that's a bargain. April saying still fairly new. What does it mean to coil? So when I say something's coiling, it means like, let me find you an example. I mean, just to make it easy, it's like you'll get some sideways consolidation, and then you'll get like bars starting to build up to where it looks like it's coiling to launch to an all new high. So here we're kind of had a little bit of a downtrend, which is fine. That's normal. We're probably going to crab walk here to the side for a little bit, and then we'll just start seeing a bunch of like little green bars next to each other. Like it looks like it's coiling and getting ready to want to go higher. So that's what that is. Like, see here. If we put a trend line down here. So it just hit an all-time high. And now it kind of is moving sideways. And it is climbing this ladder. Climbing this little ramp to go even higher. So I would think we'll probably be making another all-time high here pretty soon on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet that has crabs. Guys, we are 5 subscribers away from 59,000. Silver's making all-time highs, gold's making all-time highs, and we are about to make an all-time high here at 59,000 subscribers. Who wants to see the crab dance? Wow, and we're only 40 likes away from 1,600. I know we can do it. Woo! What a wild time to be alive. Where do you go for vacation when you live in Florida? We go to Orlando and we go to Disney World when we do a vacation. That's our little thing we do. And you know, in Epcot, they've got the ride Ratatouille, and my daughter, who's also plays the Goblin, don't forget to pay her your... she likes to go on Ratatouille. Her name is Rat-Stacker, and she loves Ratatouille. So do I. Guys, we did it. We did it. I'm going to refresh this. And if this says 59,000, Usually we would be doing the big show, but in celebration of 59,000, we will be doing the crab dance live. Here we go. First, I gotta pause the music. Let's see. Is it time for a crab dance? 59,000, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a crab dance. Let's show all the new people how we do it. They said we were insane. They said we were crazy. We stack physical silver. We stack physical gold. They told us it was stupid. They told us it would never break 20 again. They told us it would never break 30, 40, and 50 again. Then when it dropped to 40, they said, just like 1980 and 2011, it's done, it's over. Then we went to 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We went to 110, we went to 117, and then back to 100. They told us it was over again. Then we went to 120. What's next? 130. Let's go. Let's go. Get some diamond claws, get some crabs in chat. Let's go. Who wants it all? I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver in the Mega Go. Who's ready for that? The big banks, the governments told us to stack this stuff, paper fiat currency. It has always gone to zero, but we're not buying that. We're not believing that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are silver and gold stackers. Let's go. Get those claws up. Yes. Let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a crab dance. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, and you just experienced a crab dance at 59,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. 60 is right around the corner. 60 is right around the corner. All-time highs on silver, $121.68. All-time high on gold, $5,603.13. The Shanghai Futures Exchange coiling up here at $139.98, all-time high. What a wild time to be alive. What a wild time to be alive. And we're just 50 likes away from 1,700. I know we can do it. Woo! Okay, guys, I think we're going to be doing some consolidation and moving. We may be making some all-time high here shortly on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. I think gold and silver's got a little bit of consolidation in it right now until we push to all new highs again. We could be seeing another afternoon rally here. Here's the situation. I've got to get a video done for you guys. I do long-form videos. The next video I'm releasing is buying ancient silver in the Czech Republic, in Prague, at a Prague coin show. So I'm editing that feverishly. So I think what I'm going to do here is probably end the stream here in a little bit to go finish that video for you. But first, Viv, channel member, thank you for the $10 super chat. Just received a few ASEs, American Silver Eagles. I ordered January 14th for 98. Slightly tarnished, cleaned up, 99%. With a lining bowl with tinfoil, shiny side up, 1 tables. Okay, so they cleaned their ASEs. So congratulations on getting those ASEs. Congratulations at 98. Yeah, it's totally fine to clean bullion if you want. You would just never want to clean like a numismatic coin, but the bullion's fine. I'm sure it's not a key date to American Silver Eagles, so you're good. Congratulations for getting them sub 100. Ladies and gentlemen, do you guys remember? Do you remember when we could buy silver for under $100 a troy ounce? Do you remember those days? I remember putting out a short not long ago. I put out a short probably midway through 2025, and it was before we hit 50. And I said, guys, I believe soon we're going to be talking about, you remember we could buy silver under 50? And then I said, guys, I think not too long after that, we'll be saying, you remember we could buy silver under 100? And ladies and gentlemen, we're already there. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. We are already there. Whew. I'm checking on something right now. 1 second here. Uno momento. Uno momento here. Okay, I think I found something here. 1 second. Keep smashing that like button if you're having a good time. You guys excited? Are you guys excited? Okay, does anyone know a small creator? Does anybody know a small creator that's live right now for gold or silver that we can do a crab raid on? If you guys have not been a member of a crab raid, a lot of times how I end the live streams is we will all get teleported to a smaller creator. We will smash the like button. We fill the chat with crabs. And most of the time it's a super positive thing, super positive reaction. People are super excited. It helps smaller creators out, which I believe strongly in doing. But one time I did Halo drop us behind enemy lines. To be fair, the channel did say golden coins and all this, but I Halo dropped us into enemy lines. It was a hardcore crypto channel and they freaked out. So let us know who is live right now that's a small creator. We're watching a guy watching charts, and yes, we're all excited. Ida's live. Let's see. Who is live right now that's a small silver and gold channel? I'm not seeing her. I'm trying to find us a small creator to raid. Again, it's a positive thing, never meant to be a negative thing. Trying to find someone. Not a lot of people are live in the mornings like this. I saw a metal detecting channel that was live. Looked like. Maybe we'll do that one. We could be seeing a DTB formation there for sure. For sure. Let me see if this is... I mean, I found one, but they're not talking, so it's not going to be fun. We need a baby gator? Okay, some scientists say 90% of the time this works. Let's see. Some scientists say.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Okay, I found one. I found one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me edit the stream. I'm going to automatically dump you all. So how these crab raids work is I'm going to end the stream. Again, I'll be live probably later today. So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. When I end the stream, it's going to automatically redirect us to the smaller creator. She's great. She's actually working on a auction in March to benefit St. Jude's. So I'm going to end the stream here. We're all going to go over there live. I'm going to put right now in chat the link. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Today is crazy. I have a feeling today is going to get even crazier. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey. And we're going to go right now live over to do the crab raid. But until my next live stream, I'll say, catch you on the next one. I'm going to end the stream right now. Let's go do a crab raid. And please don't forget to smash the like button when you get over there. One thing's for sure, silver, gold is just picking up steam. I can't wait to see where we end up. Not a financial advisor, some guy on the internet. I'll catch y'all on the next one.